guys. Semifinals, first round,
Mage
Gnimsh versus
Mage.
Unid. Oh wow, they both started Mage,
Yeah, but both had a great success with the deck and have
right? But
started with it so far. So
but who's actually?
uh,
I don't want to see those. Okay, thank you. Oh my god. All right, but who's a favorite here?
in the mirror.
Well, it's not really a mirror, right? We know that
Oh,
Unid is curving a bit higher.
right. Yeah, he has flame strikes and such. So I would think that usually the one that if it's the same deck, the one that has the a bit higher curve usually wins in the same matchup. So I would say that Unit has a slight advantage. But then again, Mech Mage is just a deck that can spiral out of control very quick and just steal a game. So
Right, you don't say. You don't say.
yeah, like you see here, double Mech Warper. Now he's now the first died, so he won't be able to live the dream.
Yeah, it's interesting, but you need use the hero power instead of putting down stuff. I mean, we're talking about Mage not using the hero power because they want to establish tempo on the board. So what did you think he was running through his mind, of using the hero power?
I think that the possibility of if Mech Warper stays in play, Gnimsh might be able to just flood the board.
Oh, just innervate, right?
Yeah, exactly, and then
Okay.
he just loses way more tempo than he does if he has hero powers. So I think that's what you need thought of. But we see here Gnimsh is taking advantage of Unit hero power in that turn. So we'll see. Piloted Shredder looks really good on this board.
Yeah, this is actually pretty close right now. So Gnimsh has a very nice 5-drop.
Yeah.
Oh, and now he has another choice as well.
Oh, he can actually Mech Warper, Clockwork Gnome, and Tinkertown Technician.
Oh man, that's
and just eat a Mana Worm with the Shredder.
eat a mana worm with Shredder.
Yeah.
That's tasty.
Shred it to pieces.
Well, I mean, what about killing the mech here? Because we know there's a lot of mech synergy, right? I mean, you might want to kill the Chugga instead, so your opponent can't TTT or.
Yeah, it might actually be
Mage.
the better play. It just looks so unappealing because your Shredder will be frozen, but it's probably the correct line.
Oh, but Gnimsh does that. That's really good.
Yeah. The way he'll lose this is probably if Unit gets a good Blast Mage. So this actually makes a lot of sense. And,
Ooh, so right now this hand is pretty dead.
yeah, this is not the spot you want to be in when you have double Fireball in hand.
No, not really. But I mean, you could fireball the TTT and kill the mech warper.
Yeah.
But I think that's the best move. I mean, I don't really see anything else.
I'm afraid so. The piloted Shredder will be frozen the next turn.
Well, I mean, yeah. So that's pretty good.
And Gnimsh is actually low on cards. You know that one card in his hand is a spare part, so.
Chugga won't do too much here. He has the trombone.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, definitely. Like a Loatheb with taunt.
Oh!
Is,
What's better than one trombone?
2 trombones apparently.
So do you use a trombone here?
I think so. I don't know if Gnimsh is running Antonidas or not.
Yep. Oh, 2 blast mages, not what you want to see. Oh, and the Lolo has arrived.
They're low.
It's a Lolo.
Well, Gnimsh has kind of committed to killing every mech in play to turn off the blast mages, which he is getting very rewarded for, and I think he's gonna continue to do so. Even though it means that his Loatheb can just get pinged down.
Alright, saving all his spare parts apparently. Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Oh, a mana worm is not a mech.
No, this is the problem with Unit's deck a little. I think that he's trying to do so much stuff. He's playing Mana Worms, he's with the Unstable Portals and the Flame Cannons.
Right.
He's also playing the entire mech package, and is also running Antonidas and Flame Strike.
Right.
So and you see a perfect example of that. When it works, it looks amazing, but now everything kind of falls apart because it's drawing different parts of the deck in the wrong order.
But that was pretty cool, how you use the spare part with the mana worm to get double value.
Oh yeah, when you get 2 attack from a spare part, it's like a Dark Iron Dwarf.
Yeah, that's like a blessing of tiny might.
A blessing of tiny might.
Blessing of tiny might. Oh, that's what he wanted to see.
Yeah, there's a mech.
All right, let's see what these do. Oh, the Lolo just got burned.
Not the best blast mage ever, but I think the important thing was that they hit 1 on the Lolo.
Yeah, hit a Lolo. I mean, Gnimsh's hand is basically 0 cards, right?
Yeah.
He's just top decking now, because the trombones don't do anything.
No, and the freeze part does something against the Blast Mage, we will probably see it used here. And then it can trade with the Piloted Shredder. So
Sure.
that's
So
not
now
too bad.
another mech would be huge.
And we got it.
Oh wow! Where is this gonna go? Ooh.
It can't hero power this turn. He might consider like time rewinding one of them.
But then you lose tempo on the board, so you don't really want to do that.
Exactly. Like this board is strong enough, so you don't need to do
Well,
that.
looks like Gnimsh is in trouble here.
Yeah.
The high curve deck is kind of doing work.
Yeah, but funny thing is that he hasn't really drawn anything of the high curve, like the high spectrum.
Oh
of the
right,
deck.
yeah, that's
Like,
right. That's weird, right? Huh?
But like, even if this, if it wouldn't be in an advantage right now, like he would still be like in the. It would still be very good just because he got access to those cards,
Right.
while Gnimsh might not.
Oh, here's a very interesting play. You can bounce back your Goblin Blast Mage. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, let's be careful.
It just got
that just
exciting.
happened. It's like, what? Get careful. Where's this knife gonna go?
Okay.
And
Oh my god!
You gotta be careful of the shredder. Well, okay. Blast Mage is gonna go here again, and actually clean the board.
Jesus, that's a good Blast Mage if I've ever seen
Oh
one.
man.
He gets the well played from Gnimsh.
All right.
Ouch.
Chad is craigasming all over that. Man, that was a very valuable shredder, but looks like Gnimsh is still in trouble. Like, what can he do?
No, they're like after that perfect Blast Mage, I don't think there's a coming back in this game. The Unid's Blast Mage really avenged the Mechanical Yeti.
Right.
Avenged.
Oh. Just to flip it around like that, that is just sad. But hey.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Here he comes.
And the armor plate actually makes the reversing switch survive. Oh my. Oh. I mean, if there's a time for Deathwing. Oh, you still can't win.
No.
You still can't win.
That won't help.
That won't help. Well, Gnimsh is contemplating a hot sunny beach instead, I guess, right now. Oh my god, the fireball.
Can put it down to 4 for style points.
Yeah. I mean, you're forced to fireball the 5-4, you can't win.
No.
Yeah.
Like, you know that there's fireballs in
Right.
Unit's hand.
To battle! Oh!
Jesus, the BM.
Oh! Ho ho! The BM with the fireballs. That's mage for you.
Yep, that's the Mage Mirror.
Oh, dust off.
Up.
Well, I guess now we have second match here. Pretty good start for
After the match,
okay. Bob says after the match, guys. After the match. Sneaky Bob. But yeah, Nish is gonna use his warrior deck. Warrior should be able to do. Oh my god, we should show it on stream later. Oh my god, stream will go crazy about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, focus on the match, guys. No one drop for Unid, which is actually a pretty disastrous, I have to say.
I don't know how many 1-drops does you need even play. Like he has to cut something to add.
That's
the
true.
late game.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Like I play something quite similar to Unid, and I only play Clockwork Gnomes as my 1-drop. So and Annoyatron is like one of the best cards against Warrior.
Right.
Maybe
But
not against the Armorsmith, but
oh, against Armorsmith, it's insane. Look at that. Just eat it up for breakfast.
yeah. Like yesterday we saw an Annoyatron like take 2 hits from a Death Spite, and like that's what a card does sometimes, and that's just really devastating.
Is it time?
I mean, I hope so.
Oh.
I'm disappointed.
Well, I guess you do Frostbolt the Armorsmith, right? Because this deck is all about burn.
Yeah.
And if the Armorsmith stays along for a longer while, then it's just gonna build up armor. So
Exactly.
it's gonna be annoying.
It's a very scary card to see him
Yeah.
play. And here's one of the reasons why I don't really like Unstable Portal in this deck, because like you very rarely have time to play it.
Right.
Like you see here, next turn he's gonna probably play the Drake, and then like on turn 6, Unstable Portal doesn't have the huge upside as
Right.
it possibly could. Like
But I mean, unstable portal. I mean, half if you map out all the cards in Hearthstone,
Yeah.
about half the cards are 4 mana or more.
Oh, they
So
are.
you get actually like 50% chance is actually a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I have a
I mean,
nice
even if
look
you
at
get
the map.
2-drop, it's not not the worst. I mean, if you get legendary, you just blow up your opponent, right?
Yeah.
So I think that card is actually gonna change the whole match.
Yeah, we'll see. It can definitely swing the game around.
Mhm.
Like it's such a swinging card.
Like, what if you unstable portal something you can time rewind it again?
Oh.
Like that's just like so much stuff you can do with that card. I love it.
Yeah, yeah, it's a very exciting card. That's for sure.
All right. Well, Gnimsh is unfortunately has a dead turn this turn, and you really don't have a dead turn against Mech Mage.
No, but then again, I think that like Sylvanas is very good against Mech Mage. Shield Maiden is quite decent. And
Oh,
like,
Sylvanas is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. And like these big minions are like fireballs doesn't kill like Gromashes and Alexstrasza's. So, and worst comes to worst, he got the what do we call the Bastion?
Baston.
Baston! Hopefully we'll see an exciting Baston this game.
Right. But definitely looks like Gnimsh is taking control of the situation really, really well. Here's a portal. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? It's insane.
Yeah.
Like that card is just insane.
Jesus Christ.
You don't even want to put Mech Bear Cat in your deck because this one costs 5.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know what that is? That's a mech as well.
It is.
Oh my god.
It's going with the mech theme. It seems like.
Oh, he is huffing and puffing. Now, what do you do if you're Gnimsh here? Do you just Baston right now? I mean, is your turn really that exciting if you don't?
No, I don't think so. Like he can. Annoyatron is very good against this Sylvanas.
Yeah. You know, I actually think you just brawl here, to be honest.
Like a brawl with a Sylvanas in play can like never
Right.
really go wrong.
I don't know why he's attacking here. He should just brawl first.
Yeah, if he's going to brawl, he should not attack.
Yeah.
Because you're going to steal whatever survives, or
Exactly.
or best case keep
Best
your
case
Sylvanas in
Sylvanas,
play.
yeah, and then you have to 5 it to the face.
Yeah.
So, oh, I guess he's not doing
Let's
that.
go. Oh, he's just trying to outmatch the board.
Okay, and right now on Uni's side, he still has to deal with a Sylvanas, so he doesn't really drop too much stuff.
He's going for the trades.
Okay.
Oh, he's just gonna. So
Oh, he's just gonna go for the full trades. Wow, so very good call for Gnimsh, not using the brawl there. I mean, your opponent just brawled himself.
yeah, that's very interesting. But and from your need side, it makes a bit of sense because you have the very cheap Mech Bear Cat in the hand, and you still have like plenty of cards.
Oh, the Mech Bear Cat! Oh, here we go. It's also a mech.
The kitty cat.
And oh, Freeze is really good against a warrior.
Yeah, especially like we see Alexstrasza and Gromash in the hand.
Well, if Gnimsh, actually any removal on the Mech Bear Cat will make it so that it draws a card, except for BGH. Because
Exactly.
Shield Slam deals damage, Execute you need to deal damage to it first.
Yeah.
So you can get some value.
Dr. Boom is a very good draw. That's exactly what I needed to scale into the late game.
Oh, and the Flame Cannon, of course.
Yeah,
Well, does Mech Bear Cat function kind of like a Savannah Jaime, where if you hit the face, you win?
I do not have very much experience with that.
I don't. I've never saw that card in Ashen before, actually, in a real match.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
We saw it. You played it in the show match
Yeah.
against Bob yesterday.
Ooh, 3 does not equal 4.
No, it does let the other Boombot trade in for the TTT.
But you can actually time rewinder the 4-1 and actually save it.
Oh.
I mean, if it's gonna die anyways, might as well save it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And get another spare part. Just go nuts.
Okay, interesting. Gnimsh is like kind of low now with 18 health, and a Broombot, Dr. Boom that's frozen is basically Ancient Watcher. So, what can he do here? Oh, another Armor Smith. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not very low yet, but that armor smith will definitely come in handy later.
You YOLO Alexstrasza here.
No.
Aww.
I'm not that YOLO. Like
Right.
I'm YOLO to a certain degree, but yeah, we're not going there yet.
Well, you could kill the Mech Bear Cat. I mean, that's probably pretty good.
That has to die.
Alright, so the Broombot. Oh, he's gonna do this first. Okay.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Right.
It makes. the Boombot is now more likely to kill the Shredder.
So do you YOLO boombot this game?
Yeah.
Oh! Is it gonna go to the shred? Oh yes!
Yeah, he is just that
Oh,
lucky.
it's a fairy dragon. That's not gonna do anything.
Long time no see. That
Right.
card actually got played a little bit, like back in the
A
days.
little bit.
Oh,
Tiny bit.
Yeah. When Mage was overpowered. Good times.
Oh wow, the YOLO flame cannon.
It's
Oh wow. Is that the best target?
not sure. Like the Fire Dragon could just kill that anyway.
I don't know, that's pretty damn good. And it's trombone as well.
I think I wanted to hit the Dr. Boom so we can trade in with it.
Yeah, Dr. Boom is still being very annoying. I think Gnimsh might actually come away with this game.
So do I.
Oh wait. What if Uni draws Antonidas next turn?
Yeah,
That's an out, right?
Gnimsh doesn't have any removal, so that could definitely do it. Oh.
No, that's
but,
not really
yeah,
a big removal.
Exactly, he can't use that
Okay.
shield slam very efficiently. If you're Gnimsher, do you use Grommash to clear the TTT? And rest of the
Yeah,
board?
that's actually sets up lethal quite nicely. And if your opponent is using burn on your minions, then you're pretty much winning, yeah. So I will Grom, and I will just armor up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Gnimsh is keeping track of how many spare parts unit has in hand, but
Right.
like he...
Oh, you can also flip the Grommash if you want to.
Oh right, yeah, that's
actually
so
really
much
sick.
damage.
Oh, whoa.
Okay, it goes with Alex.
That's a YOLO. Hey, that's pretty
I-
YOLO.
I mean, there's no way he dies here. Not even Fireball, Frostbolt kills him. So
Yeah, that's true.
and yeah, flipping the Grom next turn is lethal, as you said. So I like this line from Gnimsh. He is trying to close out the game quickly.
Yeah. So I guess he does have a Grom activator. Just flip it. Just does one less damage, but flip it. Flip the table.
Yeah,
I think that's what Uni was thinking of right now. Just he wants to flip the table.
we'll see if he does it.
No, not
the end
quite
of this
dead yet,
game.
even with the Grommash.
No, that trombone,
That's trombone.
is doing work.
Ooh, that is the card you want to see.
Oh yes, that is so clean and efficient. On a Yeti as well.
Well,
Yeah, just do it.
Gnimsh is drawing pretty well. Well, also
Oh.
the mage kind of whiffed on a lot of draws. And that's
Yeah.
kind of what happens when you curve higher, right?
Exactly.
Oh.
This is like one of Mech Mage's worst matchups.
Right. I mean, oh. The honorable suicide.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
That's how,
It-
Dr. Boom.
Yeah.
I,
Bad.
oh, what?
Oh yeah.
Or orange?
I got
Orange?
my eyes on you.
Okay. We're actually conspirators. So that he's actually saying that.
Or
Anyways.
maybe I'll steal it
Oh,
myself.
am I-
Who kn- oh,
Alright.
Savich got it now. We might never see it again.
Anyhow, we see now it's a druid against a warrior, and look at that. It's a BGH and Innervate and Wild Growth and Shade of Naxxramas.
It's a beautiful hand.
That's like the exact hand you want to see
Yeah.
against the warrior, right?
All you want to do is like draw Ancient of Lore right here.
Oh, but you can't complain about that.
Not really, but I want to like make a case for Gnimsh is that if unit has like 3 cards like that effectively doesn't, or like they don't affect the board at all, Wild Growth and Innervate just ramps you, and right now all action he's got is this Shade of Naxxramas, and well now the Yeti. So if Gnimsh has like can use that Shield Slam and the Death Spite to like remove 2 creatures,
Oh,
yeah, like
that would be pretty good, right?
yeah, and unit doesn't draw an Ancient of Lore, like he
A sitting duck, basically.
yeah.
So I
But-
mean, the Yeti is gonna come down here. Do you attack with the Shade?
No.
No.
You don't want to have it in Warax
Oh!
range.
Oh, he doesn't want to get Shield Slam instead, but that might change the course of the game, really.
I actually think it's gonna work out because
It's gonna work out for who? For Gnimsh?
Oh, okay, it's gonna
No,
work out for
no,
Gnimsh.
no.
My bad.
No. So keeping the Shade concealed was a bit better.
Oh.
But oh my god, he just keeps on top. Okay, don't use your Wild Growth, man. Let's see a 6 next turn, like Sylvanas. That would be nice.
Exactly. Karen, if he plays that.
Why not?
Might as well keep going.
Yeah, Belcher is a pretty good pickup, but he, of course, if you have a Despite that's one durability, you're always thinking of the Acolyte.
He's 1 mana of clearing the board here. He can attack the Spectral Knight, Cruel Taskmaster it, and then there's a Yeti in play. Like he can't really shield block, shield slam. He's
Okay.
1 mana of that. So I think
you can actually drop the Acolyte, hit the Spectral Knight, and actually point it.
Yeah.
As in Taskmaster, right?
yeah.
Because I mean, if you don't kill that, you're not gonna kill that.
Spectral Knight is one of the best minions against Warrior.
Right.
Just
And of course, you want the
because-
extra draw of the Acolyte right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that would be a very good play.
Running away with the card advantage.
Like, even though the Belcher is really juicy here, it's not as juicy as the Taskmaster. So we'll see what Gnimsh decides to do.
Yeah.
He decides to Belcher and probably not attack. Oh my god.
I don't know if I agree with that play.
Yeah, that is definitely a bit questionable.
Loatheb is very good for unit
Yeah.
here, although he needs to draw a card with this
Oh,
Wrath.
definitely. So he's like, oh, I'm drawing a card now.
But he has inner weight, so he can do both.
Alright, so the Belcher's gonna soak some attacks here, and actually, Gnimsh might be onto something. If these two minions both trade for the Belcher, he has a
Oh.
pretty good clear now.
Yeah.
Oh, not quite. Wow, that's
Wait.
actually really smart.
To
Oh, that's
attack with,
actually really smart.
Yeah.
You need actually use the Spectral Knight to take more damage than the Yeti.
yeah.
That's really smart.
I agreed. This is looking quite good for your unit now. He might actually go for if like 2 creatures arrive, he might just go for the Savage Roar next turn to like
Mhm.
put the warrior really low because he's slow on action. So I mean,
And Gnimsh right now, it seems like not clearing the board or not clearing the Spectral Knight makes this turn a little bit more awkward. I guess he can double pointy.
not what you want to do, but might be what you have to do.
Right, I think so. I
Yeah.
mean, this is such a slanted matchup for Druid anyways,
Yeah.
that you should just remove the board and hope they have deck cards. Like what you need is holding right now.
Yeah, I agree. And it goes for exactly that.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh, well, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, right? So, Gnimsh is well. You can clear the board pretty easily here. I mean, you obviously just add up some numbers and you probably have board clear.
Unit is just trying to put Gnimsh into lethal range, which is not going to work.
Because of
Because
shield block.
of
Oh,
shield block.
another Belcher. That is important.
Yeah, this might be the point where like
The point of no
where
return.
where Gnimsh will just turn things around.
Okay. Oh, this is looking really good for Gnimsh right now. Oh, no, that is a dead card. That is the definition of a dead card.
Yeah, he got the combo and all, and it's 14 damage, but like 14 doesn't equal 20.
No.
So I've heard at least.
Yeah, so you heard.
it doesn't really do anything.
Oh man, Gnimsh has got to be a pretty happy camper with Druid passing a turn 8
Yeah.
and just keep on armoring up. Why not? And oh, if that came last turn.
Yeah, if it drew those cards in opposite order, it would have been a bit better.
Right. Yep, you need a scrambling for damage right now, hitting the Belcher with the face as well.
Yeah, which is certainly correct, because
yeah, of
then the
course.
Spectral Knight can go in.
But oh my
Uh,
god!
Yeah, this is getting out of hand.
Oh no. The armor strip makes it so that the Belcher is like a reverse heal thing. Like, it's just insane, okay?
Yeah.
It's basically the point.
Can't execute the Spectral Knight though.
Not really. If he wants to kill it, he has to use the axe.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I
HGH as
don't
well.
really get why we sacrificed our Acolyte to Pain there.
Yeah.
Do
Yeah,
you?
that is kind of odd. So it just killed it off. Like, I don't want it anymore, you know?
I think he was searching for a better play this turn.
Okay.
But I'm not sure I agree.
But I mean, this play is fine. Like, Acolyte and Armor Up, like, it's totally fine already.
Yeah.
And oh no. Oh,
Uh,
that is just sad. Well,
It's-
maybe he draws into a Savage Roar. Oh.
That's what we needed.
Just YOLO rag.
Yep.
I mean, I think he wants to hit the face here.
Probably. It does just that.
Okay. So
Here.
somehow Unit is thinking, good job,
The
Rag.
BGH is gonna be a little bit sad. Oh,
Oh.
that's a shield block.
Oh. So much for that. Shield block is a good card, guys. It's pretty nice.
Gnimsh just got everything he needed at every single point in this game. It's beautiful to see, and like why Warrior Control is such a strong deck right now.
Well, yeah, if you're exactly if you're him, yeah. Well, I mean, attacking here, I guess you could. Like, it doesn't really matter. I don't think you need to.
Someone in the chat says Ragnaros is a skill.
It takes a lot of skill. You have to, put it in your deck. Drag Ragnaros, put it in your deck, press OK, and then Q. It's not. It's more skillful than people think, right? Like the act of choosing Rag to be in your deck, I think is half of the challenge.
So do I.
Like some people just don't run Rag, so if they don't do it, then it's your own fault, right?
Exactly. Like if you don't drag, you don't drag. It's that simple.
Alright, so Silence of the Acolyte, yeah, Unit is just basically super desperate right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
clearing with the Force of Nature here is extra painful because it gains more armor of the armor smith.
Oh, you gotta do that.
Ouch.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
with Warrior at 24 life and you are relying on the combo, that's...
And Gnimsh just drew himself. He drew Dr. Boom.
Yeah, just look at his hand.
Yeah, look at his hand!
How could he ever lose with a hand like that in the late game?
Well, Gnimsh has to be pretty happy about his draws. And sometimes, when your Warrior gets Druid, you have to have lucky draws, because if you both have the same amount of draws, then Druid just stomps over you.
Yeah.
You keep on removing the minions with your face, but then you get so low that they combo you.
Yeah, it's just very well set up to do that.
Okay, so well, you could clear the Dr. Boom here, but he's not gonna be happy when he sees those bigger bombs.
No.
Oh my god, a second execute like you need more.
Yeah.
The bomb is gonna go. No.
Not ideal, but
No,
still like yeah, I don't think it matters very much.
Yeah, just execute it, kill the other BGH, and just rag him in the face.
Yeah.
Where's this bomb gonna go? Nope. Doesn't matter anyways, doesn't even need Rag to have more health than your opponent. Alright. Sylvanas gonna do something here, hopefully.
Yeah. Unit already knows what he is doing with this turn.
Oh, Raph. Raph is pretty good.
For 1 damage, like he needs the
Yeah,
cards.
you kill the oh, that's also pretty good. Oh, we might see a turnaround. Do you believe?
Yeah, that would be very exciting. Like, Sylvanas is looking really strong here.
Alright, Gnimsh needs something to deal with Sylvanas. And is this the card? Yeah. Oh, actually, it is good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Just go for face here.
Yeah, Grommash will be...
Actually, he'll be 1 damage off lethal. Because your opponents can heal power at least. Right, so
Yeah.
if the rag hits the face here, it'll be really big. If it hits the Sylvanas, it'll be really small. Right?
Yeah.
Because small is opposite to big.
That's true.
Here's the
see
shot.
here.
Here's the shot. Yeah! Oh!
It goes for the
Gnimsh also did the pointy thing. Right? That was huge.
The sniper rag.
Well, Ancient of Lore is not going to get you out of trouble here. Actually, he could Ancient of Lore and draw into a taunt.
Yeah.
That is one way he can... Oh, that's not what you wanted to.
Probably had to draw there.
Yeah, you probably had to draw there.
Like, I didn't even really know what you play around by healing for... you play around the onboard death fight.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, I mean, this way he also sets up lethal for next turn, but... Oh, that's how the cookie crumbles. Gnimsh with the sniper rag takes the win. An unfavorable matchup too, so Gnimsh must be pretty happy about it.
Yeah, I think like it might come to like when we look back at this series when it's done, like we might come to this point and Gnimsh beat Unit's warrior, and beat Unit's druid with his warrior.
Right.
Because that's just so huge.
And of course, kill the traitor rag, sweep the board, going for the kill.
Yeah. Well, Unit did that thing with the fireball, so might as well.
Yeah. Well,
Show
yeah,
him
there you
some.
go. Gnimsh is able to point a Blade Master Circle for insane board presence, Gnimsh is in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah,
don't you think?
you are the expert here. This is exactly what you want to do as the priest, right?
Oh, heck yeah. I mean, you need also... Well, I mean, he did start with Blade Master and Circle, so with that hand, you can actually just YOLO Cleric. That's
Yeah.
actually a good play, because if they can't punish it, you punish them.
Yeah, exactly. Like priest is not known as aggro deck, but this draw, they die fast. Like, we see the Death Spite will be very efficient here.
Oh, super efficient.
Yeah,
Are you
kill the
joking?
Dark Cultists, but then the injured Blade Master also takes 1 damage, and that's execute.
Yeah, I mean, injured Blade Master, if it's injured,
Yeah.
you can execute it.
We'll see. And Unit actually doesn't have very much to follow up with. I mean, he has a wild Pyromancer, but that isn't very impressive.
Well, I guess a good thing that's going on for Gnimsh, I mean, for Unit, is that the opponent is at 17 health. I mean, if that's any consolation prize,
yeah.
not really.
No, not really. Priest is not a deck that's known for its reach, really.
Yeah.
Well, if it doesn't run Blingtron like you do.
Oh, shield block right away to find and try to green the Grommash, I think. Because
oh,
he has the super combo already.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I like
And
that.
he drew Shield Slam out of that shield block, so that's kind of perfect.
I actually love that shield block. That was really smart.
Yeah.
Over at turn 6 for Gnimsh, it seems like it's just Shield Maiden, because otherwise Belcher just gets destroyed.
Those 2 Shadow Word Pains are looking a bit awkward.
Very awkward indeed. And the Cabal Shadow Piece, oh my god, you can't play that. But hey, you drew into something you can play.
Yeah.
Might as well do that.
And Dr. Boom, as we've seen plenty of times this tournament, has a good habit of turning things around for
That's
the player
true.
that plays it.
That's true, but hey, we have a fine answer in Gnimsh's board, which
Yeah.
is basically a BGH.
BJH, we like once again we just see Gnimsh with all the things. Like he got 2 removal spells, he got a taunt, he got the BJH, which is also a removal spell, I suppose, and like 3 legendaries. Like
I think he just needs to find Grommash and he's gonna win.
yeah, like
Yeah.
to take a quick victory.
Like, what does Unit need to draw here? Shadow with Death. We know he runs at least one.
Yeah, a Shrinkmeister could actually deal with Shield Maiden, but like that just solves a small part of your problems.
Right.
If Gnimsh, yeah, now he can draw Shadow Madness and have it be very good.
Okay, so that's one card that can solve the situation, and it's not.
It's not, sadly.
No, it's funny because Unit is playing more like a minion-based priest, where there's like Belchers and Dr. Booms instead of like my deck, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how this deck does against Warrior. It seems like it's not that strong, so he does need one of those more swingy cards.
Yeah.
Well,
I
Gnimsh here has 8 mana. He can basically YOLO rag if he wants to now.
This is not the best Belcher I've ever seen. Like it just gets eaten by a 2 health Shield Maiden.
Right.
And Gnimsh got initiative against.
Oh, and you know what sucks the most for Priest is that you do not have an answer for the rag. Oh boy.
No.
It's the face as well, and double
That's not
Cabal
it.
Shadow Priest.
He gets to steal the slime, and like maybe he can have some of the rag hits.
Oh! Decides otherwise!
Yeah, I don't hate that. Like all I want to do is to set up things that drag can hit.
Right.
Like, you don't want to hit the Dr. Boom, but you didn't want to hit the Shadow Priest either, so
Right, exactly.
it's fine either way.
Oh, but this is an Acolyte of Pain. Acolyte of Pain is kind of like a soft counter to the Boombots, I guess.
Yeah.
You want your Acolyte to just soak the hit for your other stuff, so
exactly.
it's pretty good. So I guess you can what can you do here?
But then again, if Acolyte doesn't die, it can get Cabal Shadow Priest.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe you don't play the Acolyte. You play the Belcher instead then.
I think so.
That would be actually very heads up because I mean
Uh,
Acolyte,
uh,
Boombot,
the-
Acolyte, Boombot. It's really good.
It is very tempting. It is, and you know, Unit didn't steal the slime last turn when he had opportunity to. So
Yeah.
you might figure that maybe he doesn't have Shadow Priest. Like I don't really know what goes through his mind.
Oh, all the Boombots survive, and there's a power shield.
Not the you can steal the Acolyte and like make
Yeah, you
it
could
bigger
steal the
with the
Acolyte.
power word.
That
if you
seems
want to.
like a fine move, and of course you should buff up one of the bigger guys, not the Boombots.
Yeah.
Oh!
You want the Boombots to die.
That's not a bad draw.
Oh.
Do you YOLO and kill these both, or do you just give more turrets to the Rag? I mean, if you don't smash these, the Ooze is just gonna kill anyways.
Oh,
Oh, it goes to safer play, and this is gonna hit the 4? 5. So 5 damage in total.
Kinda average. 1 max hit, 1 minimum hit.
Actually, that is average. Exactly average, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Would you Alex Strasser here?
Once again, very tempting.
Yeah.
But if you Alex Straza and you don't get to kill your opponent, and they just heal up, you lose your window of opportunity, right?
Exactly. You don't have any more damage to push for, so.
Alright. Oh yeah. So Gnimsh knows exactly that is the case. So, but he decides otherwise. He thinks this is the one.
He's
This
going
is the
for it
window.
anyway. Like the Rag has stayed in play, so he's pretty sure that it doesn't have a removal for it, and if it doesn't have a removal for Rag, he doesn't have a removal for Alex.
That's true.
That's.
Oh, actually, there's one card. There is Light Bomb.
Oh right.
Yep. I don't know if Unit is running that. Oh,
That's good.
that could change things. I mean, sure, you're gonna die to Grom, but no matter what you do here, you die to Grom. So at least you drew the Sylvanas.
He needs Grom and an Actuator in 4 cards in hand, which is
Impossible.
I wouldn't say impossible, but
Oh, it's a ghoul.
that's new. We haven't seen that in any.
Oh, we actually saw
warrior
that
decks.
before. In the mulligan, we saw in Gnimsh's warrior that he did have a ghoul before.
Oh, okay.
It was very anti-aggro based.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I remember now.
Well, that's a lot of armor.
And a lot of stuff on the board.
But you know what's the worst thing that could happen?
Sylvanas can steal enemy minions.
Sniper Rag hits the... Oh, okay. That's basically nothing happened.
You need prepared for that. Like that's why he made it to 9 health, so it wouldn't die to
That's
Rag.
true.
It's
Now, do you have a very cute play with Arcanized Circle here, or...?
You tell me.
It seems like he does.
Yeah.
Because if you
I'd say
use
so.
the Sylvanas and kill the Belcher, right? And then the Cabal kills the Ooze, and you Arcanized Circle, the Ghoul procs, and then you can actually steal... Now, he has to do it in the correct order, though. You do not want to steal an Ooze.
No.
So you have to kill the Belcher first.
Okay, so Sylvanas into Belcher.
Sylvanas into Belcher.
Cabal into Slime.
Oh.
Then we circle.
Oh, what? Okay. He didn't need the hero power there. So now Sylvanas is going to steal something. Which might be Ragnaros.
And which could hit Alex Rasa.
Or the Ragnaros. Oh.
No, that is horrible.
Alright, but then he didn't really need to use the hero power there. I think he could have actually skipped the hero power and did one of the 5 drops
that's
instead.
lethal
That
right
would have been
there.
better play.
That's lethal.
That is lethal.
And we see Gnimsh with the warrior just
Yeah.
crushing.
Yeah, I think Unit messed up a little bit there. He didn't need to use the hero power.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Yeah, but he was still quite behind. But what can you say? Like Priest, with a lot of turns, can actually change a lot of things around. So I actually think you need to. Oh, thank you very much, Safish, for letting us know that the game is indeed ready. Oh, it's a warrior versus warrior. Actually, this is a pretty fast one. Usually we see warriors just armor up every turn, but yeah, we see armor smith. So at least some action,
Yeah, there's action going on. We see a lot of weapons in Unit's hand.
right?
We
Oh
see
man, if I don't like that. The Acolyte's not gonna give value at all.
No, he's actually deciding to go with the Death Spite, which I'm not sure I agree with. Like, I see that he can kill the Armor Smith next turn with that, but then again, like, the Fiery War Axe are so weak in this matchup, so I would like to get value out of those
Sure.
if I could. Like, I feel like the game is kind of decided, the long games at least. The one who wins is the one that gets most value out of their bad cards.
Right.
Like gets most value out of unstable ghouls and armor smiths and
Sure.
Borax.
I mean, you only have like a set amount of cards, right?
Yeah.
So you need to like trade 2-for-1s whenever you can.
Exactly.
So Gnimsh here does not really have an awesome turn 4.
That unstable ghoul is gonna save the armor smith at least.
Yeah,
which
that's something.
is something, but it's not great. He does have both. Like he has a very nice curve, like coming out from now. He has 5, 6, 7, and 8. But I'm not sure you want to drop Sylvanas on 6.
Okay. So do you just equip it Naked Axe here?
You don't have a play next turn, so I think I just armor up and play Arsmith and go for the War Axe next turn.
Okay. Oh, saves the armor stuff as well. Wants more value from that.
Which makes sense, like, yeah, because if Gnimsh has a War Axe, like, you're opening it up to that, which you don't want to do.
Yeah, that's right. That's true. You don't want to give your opponent the War Axe value.
Death Spite.
And Whirlwind is, oh, well, I guess it's one of the answers, but look at Gnimsh, stacking armor.
Yeah, I don't think this is not an ideal use of Death Spite from Unid. Like, Death Spite are very good in the matchup, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like, especially since they enable, like, both Grom and Executes and stuff.
Right.
And, like, now he used both, and what did he kill with it? He killed an Unstable Ghoul, an Acolyte of Pain.
Yeah, it seems like
that's
Unit's just throwing up the Despite out there to kind of, well, I guess he has Gorehouse, so he can just do that. but-
Everything makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it doesn't take more damage to the face, and Sylvanas dies here, but no! He takes more damage!
It survives. And it goes down to 19.
Oh.
Facing, like, for the next few turns, you're gonna be Dr. Boom and then Ragnaros.
Oh, don't you just hate to see a Dr. Boom after you use Brawl? And then after you use Brawl, there's a Ragnar. Oh my god, that is just disgusting.
Oh god.
No,
Yeah,
no.
he doesn't have any other options, really.
Doesn't seem like it. Rag is gonna come down here to 6, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Kind of
That's it
thing.
straight.
Yeah, oh my god. This... Like, I was ready to go for a fatigue game here or something like that, but we see Gnimsh just throwing haymakers on the board over and over, and it seems like it's working out.
Ooh, I guess you can take the hit. I'm not really sure, Mr. Shield Maiden.
No.
It's looking pretty bad for you. You can't even attack with the Gorehound because he doesn't want to take more damage.
The Boombots here, plus the Death Spite, plus the Rag, we can definitely see...
Oh, you can just YOLO Brawl and win the game right now.
you could, just pass the turn. Trust the Rag.
No, I think that's biting the face and actually trying to clear the board with the Boombots. It seems pretty good.
So do I.
I mean, you can even shield block and you can shield slam, you win.
That's true.
And what did you get? Oh!
Oh! Called it?
What can I say? I like calling cards.
You seem to be very good at it.
Seems to be pretty good. And I mean, because 8 equals 8, we see that Gnimsh is gonna go to the grand finals.
Oh, that's very exciting. Yesterday we casted Gnimsh in his first match and he lost 0-3 to Fisho.
To Mech Mage.
Yeah,
Yep.
and now he's in the grand finals. That's a comeback.